Okay, looks like we actually have a camera now, folks. So sorry about that. There was some technical difficulties that we got to get our camera rolling. I am Eric Briesmeister. He is Richard Lewis. This is Mustang Vision. Tonight we are bringing to you the varsity contest, the Storm and Pointers versus the Center Point Storm and Pointers versus your Mount Vernon Mustangs. Richard, welcome to the broadcast. This is your first varsity game of the season.
It is indeed, but I'm thrilled to be here, especially after that pulsating sophomore victory. So
that was a stomping. We like that. Sophomores definitely played well. What can we expect to see from the varsity Mustangs, the elder Mustangs this evening? First game back with Mr. Jackson Kutcher in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, here you go. You've got a team that's on a 3-game winning streak. Got some confidence, I'd like to think, from that. But I feel this game could be a lot closer than what the records may indicate. CPU comes in 0-5, but they lost a very close one to South Tama in their last encounter. The Mustangs did beat South Tama, but it wasn't like it was a lopsided, decisive victory. It was close, in other words. So this game may end up being a little closer than what the records may indicate. Having said all that, the Mustangs welcome back number 22, Jackson Kutcher, who's been out for the first 5 games, coach's decision. So how they integrate him into the offense or how seamlessly they can do that, how quickly they can do that, I think is going to be, I would argue, probably the most important key. Secondly,
absolutely, yes. We've got the Richard Lewis 3 keys to victory. Number 1, how is Mr. Jackson Kutcher going to be integrated into the offense for a team that hasn't had to rely on him for the first 5 games?
My bad for not setting that up, my friend.
No, that's mine. That's mine.
All right, the second one comes directly from your play-by-play man, Eric Briesmeister, about reducing turnovers. Mustangs are averaging about 18 turnovers per game. That obviously defeats offensive possessions when you turn the ball over, and it creates opportunities for the other team. Not a good thing. 18's a lot, so let's try to reduce those. The third thing I would say is let's keep the wins coming. Confidence is a great thing for a basketball team. You drop your first 2 to start the season. You win the next 3. Team starts to feel good about itself. So keep it going. Home court, 0-5 team. Don't take them lightly. Come out, stomp on them early, and let's get win number 4.
Absolutely. So those are your 3 keys to victory, brought to you by Mr. Richard Lewis, color commentator extraordinaire. There's like 3 syllables in that one too.
Echolocation, echo extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. It's more of an X instead of an X.
Okay, fair enough.
So we're going to bring the starting lineups here to you soon. You know, Mustangs at Chivy, I'm really interested to see how they integrate. You know, you look at the first 5 games of the year and, you know, put a lot of guys in positions where maybe they're not naturally playing once Jackson's back. I think one of the people who will benefit most will be Kellen Haberback.
Yes.
So he was forced into primary ball handling duties, did a great job. But, you know, as such, towards the end of some of the shot clocks, he has to kind of force up shots. I think with Jackson in the game, that'll bring enough defensive pressure that Kellen will get some better looks. You know, he's only shooting, I think, like 25%.
Yeah, he's pretty low.
Line.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And he's a better shooter than that,
is.
Right? So I think he'll get some more wide open looks. I think the guys down low will see more room, too.
I agree.
You know? So, because Jackson, he's pretty good from the logo. A great shooter, and so that'll really open up the court, I think, for the Mustangs. Once they kind of get everything figured out, like say, how are they going to integrate with a guy that just hasn't been there for the first 5 games, been practicing with them.
I was just going to ask that, and that does matter.
Yeah, but certainly game situations are very, very different.
They are.
Than practice. So shout out to the officials. We got 3 new ones, an experienced group tonight. So I anticipate a good officiating experience tonight. Starting for the Storm and Pointers, number 0, Ryan Savola. Number 3, Cooper Grimm, their leading scorer. Number 5, Carter Andrews, 6'2" junior. Number 13, Jackson Brinks, who's a 6'1" junior. And 23, a senior. 6'3" senior, the big man in the middle, number 23, Hunter Holmes. Storm Pointers are coached by head coach Mike Halak. Assistant coaches Dylan Humble, Chad Batchelor, and Jason Jaquette. Starting lineup for your Mustangs. Number 3, Cooper Bartz. Number 11, Kellen Haverback, second leading scorer, leading assist man for the Mustangs. Mr. Everything, Joey Romberg, the senior, leading scorer, leading rebounder. Jackson Kutcher, leading scorer from last year, primary ball handler this evening probably. And the big man in the middle, number 32, 6'6", junior, Joseph Briesmeister. So please join us as we stand for the national anthem. Brought to you by the Manthem +1. Great job by the Manthem. Love watching the multi-activity kids in there. Joe Briesmeister got in there to sing the national anthem. So excellence in the arena, no matter where it is, and kids doing multiple things. That's what's great about small schools, able to participate in multiple basketball, football, band, track, choir, orchestra. You're able to do a lot of things here in Mount Vernon, and at a really high level. And
that was a great advertisement for the school district, but I completely agree. No, I love the fact that we do that. I just think that's so classy. You know, it's just it's great. All right, back to basketball, right? Here we go.
So Grimm will be jumping off against Briesmeister. Briesmeister has not lost a tip all year.
Well, let's keep that streak
we're going to see
going, shall we?
And he continues the streak.
Mr. Hops, there we go.
Haverback brings the ball up, guarded by Savola. Over to Parks. They look inside. Romberg out top. Over to Haverback. Cross picking down low. Kutcher wastes no time. Shoots the first one up. Rebounded by Parks. Up and in. Great rebound from Parks.
Deliberate set to give Jackson a shot right from the get-go. I like that call.
Grimm passes the ball over. Nearly stolen away by Kutcher. They get the ball. Open three. Rebounded by the Storm Pointers. That's missed. Romberg with the rebound. Kutcher gambles. That gave the Storm Pointers an open three. Kutcher harassed by Grimm, and that ball will be out of bounds off the Mustangs. Turnover on the Mustangs. And Grimm will bring the ball the other way. He's checked by Parks. He gets the ball to Holmes. Dribbles in against Briesmeister. Stopped on the baseline. Over to Savola. Around the horn to Grimm. Out top again. He dribbles in. Stopped at the free throw line. Over to Holmes. Gets the ball to Andrews. Back to Savola. Probes the defense. An open three-pointer from Grimm, and that's good.
That was pretty much good defense by the Mustangs. You can live with that.
They get the ball down low to Briesmeister. He looks to go cross court to Kutcher. That ball stolen away by the Storm Pointers. Second turnover of the night on the Mustangs. So one of our early keys of the game is reduce the turnovers.
Correct.
Mustangs got 2 quick ones. Grimm brings it in. Good defense from Kutcher on ball. And that's short. Mustangs push the action. Get it down to Parks. He recovers. Cross court to Briesmeister. Nearly fumbled away. Tipped out to Romberg. They're going to get Briesmeister for 3 seconds. He was in the lane, then forced to the floor and stayed there, and they're going to call him for a 3-second
Yeah, that's
call.
a tough call. That's the third turnover, though,
That's
I guess,
third
right?
turnover of the game, yeah. Dribble handoff to Brinks. Back to Grimm in the corner. Out to Savola. Near he dribbled it away, but retained by Savola. They're looking to get Grimm open, setting picks for him. Savola. Ball dribbled in the baseline. They try to get it cross court to Grimm. He mishandles it out of bounds. So Brinks.
Two early
Tried to get it.
I'm sorry, Greg. 2 early substitutions here for the Mustangs.
Brinks tried to get it to Grimm on the near corner, and he dribbles it out of bounds, so that's another turnover. So turnovers from both teams to start the game. A few jitters here. Kutcher splits a double team nicely. Open three-pointer. Rebounded by Kutcher. Over to Romberg, who's going to go to work. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
I didn't see it, honestly. I'm not on the floor, granted, but that wasn't much of a lowering of the shoulder. I've seen a lot more that has not been called.
Well, I think that was just a good, solid move.
I agree.
But the officials are going to call that, so. Grimm dribbles in. Checked by Kutcher. 3-2, not a lot of offense here in the first 3 minutes of this game. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Brinks dribbles in, stopped by Briesmeister. Over to number 12, that's Covington, new into the game now. Brinks dribbles in, he gets in the lane, throws up a wild hook. That's rebounded by Romberg.
Joe Briesmeister has a real height advantage down low if they want to try to exercise that.
Thurn, stopped by Savola. They get the ball to Briesmeister, about 15 feet from the basket. He dribbles in with the left foot, tries a drop step. Stop. That's Covington stopping. Thurn drives in. He's going to get shoved by, I think, Savola. Yep. That'll be his first foul of the game.
I like how Cole took the ball to the basket, forced the referees to make a call.
Romberg and Kutcher out of the game. And
Oliver Heinrichs is in.
Heinrichs in his first action of the night. And Haverback back in the game. They get the ball down low to Briesmeister. He dribbles in, cross court to Fairchild. Over to Haverback to Briesmeister in the corner. Dribbles in, bodied up again. He loses control. Gets the ball over to Fairchild. Strong pass. Too strong for Fairchild, a little off the mark. So Briesmeister, a couple cross-court passes, but both of them off the mark. If he gets them to the guy in kind of a sweet spot, Fairchild, there's a couple open threes he could have taken.
Yeah, I'd
there.
like to see him try to release that ball in terms of skip pass a lot faster rather than dribbling and letting a double team come and then look for someone.
Three-pointer from the corner. That's Brinks. 6-2 in favor of the Storm Pointers. Thurn open, drives the basket. He's going to get fouled. The hoop and the harm from Thurn. He's fouled by Covington.
Good job by the Mustangs to push that ball. Poor transition defense by center point Urbana to let Cole Thurn be completely open on the baseline and then have literally a boulevard / freeway to the basket is that would drive a coach a little batty.
So Kutcher and Romberg into the game. Briesmeister and Fairchild take a seat. And it's Brinks, Covington, Andrews, Holmes. Mustangs get the steal. Haverback forces the action, misses the layup. Retrieved by Kutcher. And they're going to get a foul. Is that on
I think it was 50.
Andrews?
Yeah, was it number 5? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was number 5. Cole Thurn has been great. Come in, he's got a bucket, 3-point play. He kept that ball alive, keep the possession alive for the Mustangs, give him another chance to score. Nice minutes by him.
Got A.J. McDermott coming into the game, seeing his first action tonight. He'll be in for Thurn. A.J., one of our defensive specialists out there, he will be up in the action defensively.
Coach Roberts rotate this much generally?
He does.
Okay.
Yep, fairly common.
Okay.
So Nathan Miller into the game for the Storm Pointers.
Boy, Robert got pushed out of bounds there.
Cross-court pass over to McDermott. They go around the horn in this far corner. Kutcher misses. Rebounded by McDermott. Gets it back out. Haverback tries to go cross-court to Henrik. Intercepted by Covington. So another turnover. That's the 5th turnover of the first quarter for the Mustangs. And Miller drives. Had an open layup, but just lost the ball out of bounds.
I don't know if you chalk this up to jitters or just something else, but we've seen a lot of turnovers.
A lot of turnovers. Briesmeister and Thurn back in. Haverback and Hendricks will take a seat. So it's Kutcher, Romberg, McDermott, Thurn, and Briesmeister in the game for the Mustangs. Romberg looking down low, dribbles in, gets the ball, tries to get the ball to Kutcher out top. Miscommunication from the Mustangs, and that ball goes out of bounds. And the Storm and Pointers get the ball. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. It's your Mustangs 5, Storm and Pointers 6. Offensive explosion here from both teams. Dribble handoff. Andrews takes it to the basket. He's going to get fouled. We're going to call that on Drew Thurn. That's his first. 3rd team foul of the first quarter for the Mustangs. Andrews will be shooting 2. In the game for the Storm Pointers right now, Cooper Grimm, Carter Andrews, Hunter Holmes, Ryan Savola, and number 14, Nathan Miller. Thurn comes out of the game. Haverback back in. So it's your starting lineup, minus Parks, and A.J. McDermott in for Parks. Romberg gets shoved out of bounds again, but they make the shot. Kutcher across court to Haverback. Over to McDermott. Back to Briesmeister. Down low.
Beautiful.
Nice. Nice feed from Briesmeister to a streaking Kutcher for the reverse lay-in. Mustangs 7, Storm and Pointers 8.
Woo.
Good look. Got the nice back pick. Got the wide open layup. Kutcher brings it down, harassed by Grimm. They get the ball over to Briesmeister. That ball intercepted then by Miller. Another turnover on the Mustangs. Briesmeister wasn't expecting the pass, fumbled it. Romberg on the ground again. Joey's making a living on the court. Laying on the court. Holmes looks to drive. They're going to get him for the travel, though. Cooper Parks into the game for A.J. McDermott, so our starting lineup back on the floor for the Mustangs. McDermott with some good minutes on defense. And a nice rebound, too.
Yeah, exactly. And a rebound, yep.
Kutcher brings the ball the other way. He's missed a few shots. He won't miss all game. That much I can predict. Parks over to Briesmeister. Looking down low. Over to Kutcher. Haverback down low, posting up. They get Briesmeister down there. Out to Haverback. Guarded by Savola. Mustangs move the ball around the perimeter. Get it down low to Kutcher. He retrieves it. He's triple teamed. Over to Haverback for the open 3. He misses a little strong, a little long. And Grimm with the rebound. Oh my gosh, that's got to be a carry, right?
I don't know. Heck of a scoop, though.
Nice scoop shot from Grimm.
Hello,
It's a 5-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Storm Pointers. Briesmeister gets the ball down low, puts it up in. Strong, long.
Good.
Gets his own rebound, and he'll be fouled. So Briesmeister a little strong in the first shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
I don't mind Joe playing.
Doesn't put it in, but puts it up, gets fouled.
There you go. I don't mind Joe playing a little volleyball on the backboard there. I will say I'd like to see Mount Vernon either get the ball inside quickly, or if they're going to move around the perimeter, at least someone make a move towards the basket and don't just move around the perimeter without at least trying to make a move to the basket, because the defense doesn't have to do anything.
Briesmeister makes the first. Thurn into the game for Romberg. Henrik will come in for Briesmeister if he makes his second one. Briesmeister missed the second one. Rebounded by Andrews. Storm Pointers force the action the other way. Out to an open Savola for a three-pointer, and that's good. Storm Pointers extend their lead to 7.
Every starter scored for them right now. Every starter scored.
Thurn in the near corner. Drives the baseline over to Briesmeister. He dribbles in. A little hook, baby hook, misses. Out of bounds.
You can live with that. Joe will make those eventually. And again, a great hustle play by Cole Thurn. Kept that ball alive. Another possession for the Mustangs.
So Henrik's into the game for Briesmeister. Haverback gets it down low to Kutcher. Back out to Haverback for the wide open three. That's short, almost in. Oh, it hit the clock, so that'll be out of bounds.
Yep. Good open look, though.
Yeah, so you can see, just like we talked at the start, Kellen's getting better looks. Those are open. He'll make those eventually.
Yep.
Grimm, checked by Henriks. Little shove there, no foul. Kutcher cross court for the open three. Missed. Ball rebounded by Thurn. So Brinks missed a couple. We got the ball over to Parks for the shot at the end of the quarter. That's off. So, a little bit of an ugly first quarter from your Mustangs. After one is Mustangs 8. And the Storm Pointers 15. We'll hear from one of our sponsors. How about the stable? You need some Mustang gear?
Always, my friend.
Go to our friends at the stable, student-run organization.
Hello, welcome to Mount Vernon. Let me show you the stable.
The stable has all your shopping needs, including various sweatshirts and t-shirts.
And kids gear.
We have all your top brand t-shirts.
And stocking caps for the winter.
Stop by and see us in person at the stable or visit our website on the district homepage.
Good at least. Doggone it.
Absolutely. Okay, folks, we're back to live action. So a shout out in North Carolina to Brian Briesmeister, April Brown, and Eric Brown, who are joining the action from out east. So shout out to them and all the rest of you on the live stream. So 7 turnovers in the first quarter for the Mustangs. Just not taking care of the ball, not valuing each possession. So I think you take away those 7 turnovers, and we've probably got a little different game here, Richard.
Yes. Well, now you know this team. It comes in 0-5, but now you take them seriously, right?
Absolutely. They have their attention in the Mustangs,
exactly.
Or they should. Henriks tips the ball out of bounds. Storm Pointers will retain possession. In the game now for the Mustangs, we got Henriks, Kutcher, Parks, Thurn, and Haverback. For the Storm Pointers, we've got, looks like Andrews and bring the ball in bounds. Grimm getting the ball right now. Holmes, Covington, and number 13, Brinks. So Brinks with the ball into the corner to Holmes with the lefty with the three-pointer. Off the front of the round, bending and in.
You know you're living right when it goes in that night.
10-point lead for the Mustangs. Parks on the baseline, trapped down there, gets it out to Kutcher for the open three. In and out. Parks with a nice offensive rebound. Mustangs reset. Kutcher drives the lane out to a wide open Haverback. Decides not to shoot the three, dribbles in. Parks probes the defense. Passes out to Thurn, but he'll get blocked on the play. That'll be a foul on, I think that's Brinks. Yep, that's Brinks with the foul.
I think that was the best possession I've seen us play, and I'll tell you why. 2 times we drove it once. Jackson Kutcher drove to the basket, threw it out to Haverback, who had a wide open three, and then the drive there that resulted in a foul.
Kutcher with Luneska's Law, three-point play. That's his first of the game. Won't be his last, folks. Won't be his last. Got that one in rhythm, got his feet set. Good-looking shot. Nothing but net. Brinks drives the baseline. He's cut off. Back for the open three. That's off the rim and out. Tipped around, rebounded by Holmes. He'll go back up. Strong, rebounded by Kutcher. Kutcher brings the ball up, nearly tipped away by Grin. Drives in, cut off. Over to Haverback. Mustangs swing the ball around the perimeter. Kutcher says, I'm going to put up another one. That's short. Rebounded by Nathan Miller, who's in the game now.
Has Joey Romberg taken a shot yet?
He has not.
I don't think he has either.
Hunter Holmes from the corner, and that's good.
He is wide open. Wide. That was number 13. It's Brinks, right?
That was Hunter Holmes with the shot.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yep, the lefty. So 10-point lead now for the Storm and Pointers. They are applying the pressure, and the Mustangs are not necessarily responding, and also not shooting great from the field.
No, there are some things that Coach Roberts, I'm sure, is a little anxious about. The closeout defense of the three is a little slow, meaning that the off-ball defender is sagging a little bit too far in, I think, and not getting out in time. Respecting a little of the paint, maybe a little bit too much there. Let's contest the three a little bit now. They've shown us they have four different players who've made threes. So we've got to respect their ability to do that. Close out a little faster, put a hand in their face, and of course keep the turnovers down. Let's get Joey Romberg a shot.
Kutcher brings the ball up, sets a pick. Romberg sets a pick for him over to Fairchild. Out to Kutcher out top. Over to Parks, over to Fairchild now. Mustangs swing the ball around. Looks like the Storm and Pointers are in a zone defense right now. Mustangs trying to figure this one out. I'd call that a box and one. They're going to call Kutcher for the push off.
Yep. And that was a fair call. A little frustration from Jackson, I think. Just let the flow of the offense go, and it's going to be tough to post for him to post up anywhere on the box and one, too.
Griesmeister in the game for Parks. Grimm, the corner to Holmes. The lefty puts it up again. He misses, thankfully.
But
Romberg
he was open
with the rebound. Yes, he was.
I don't get that.
Romberg dribbles it down over to Kutcher. Back to Romberg. Still hasn't taken a shot yet. Our leading scorer in the year so far. Kutcher drives in, a little push off with the left hand, not called. He misses. Griesmeister taps it out. Recovered by Savola for the Storm and Pointers, and they'll bring it the other way.
Yeah, tough start for Jackson. He's probably
Savola tipped away by Kutcher, stolen by Griesmeister. And a whistle on the play.
23 on the foul.
I didn't see
that
the
was
foul.
Holmes with the foul. I guess they called it on as they were taking the ball down. The Mustangs, that is.
They must have been holding Kutcher, maybe? Or no, it wasn't Kutcher.
Yeah,
he was on the far court.
I thought it was a 2-3.
Yeah, he called but the foul was on Holmes, but I don't know who he fouled.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah. If I were smart enough to look, there's like a 20-second delay between the stream and live. I could look and actually act like I saw the whole play. McDermott back in the game. So it's Romberg out top. Going to get the ball down to the baseline. He's double teamed down there. Back out to Griesmeister, to McDermott, over to Romberg. Looking down low. Griesmeister working hard down there. They get the ball down low to him. And he's fouled by Miller. Great work from Griesmeister. Super entry pass. A hoop in the arm, an assist to, who threw that in?
That was, I think that was Haverback.
Haverback with a nice entry pass. He'll get the assist, and Griesmeister looking to get the three-point play.
Ball moved quickly on that possession. Not holding it. Don't need to do the three-point stands or with the triple threat as they call it. Just move that ball around the perimeter if that's what you want to do, and then pump it inside. Let Joe make a good move in the paint like he did.
Griesmeister strong on the free throw, but Romberg gets the rebound. He comes in. He looks to drive the baseline, guarded by a smaller player.
Yes, he is.
And that's Cale Essling. So the sophomore getting some time at the varsity level here.
Okay. Now, if Essling's going to guard Romberg, okay, no, that's not now. Okay.
Yeah, he's guarding Romberg.
Well, can we please? Okay, no, they switch it again.
He's going to guard Haverback now, but same mismatch.
So
Kellen's really good in the post.
Yeah,
too.
so let's isolate them and just put the ball down low to them.
They get the ball down low. Haverback tries to pass it out, intercepted by Covington.
And commits a foul.
And they're going to call a foul on Haverback for the reach. That's another turnover on the Mustangs.
Yes, it is.
9 on the game, on the night so far. So unfortunately, speeding towards our season average.
Very much so. That is a big no bueno.
No bueno. Brinks over to Savola, drives the baseline against Haverback, gets all the way into the lane. Gets the ball to Covington for the basket. 10-point lead for the Storm and Pointers. That ball tipped out of bounds by Brinks. Mustangs will retain possession. Risky pass there, nearly tipped it off Romberg out of bounds. Hendricks will come in for Briesmeister. Kutcher to Romberg. Kutcher posts up. They swing the ball around the perimeter. They get the ball down low to Romberg. They're going to catch Brinks over the top. Romberg had position. Brinks pretty much had to follow him, or Romberg had a layup.
So let me just say, more of that, please. I want that play run over and over again until CPU decides that it can how to defend that. That is a mismatch. Let's get our leading scorer a basket so we can see it, and start to score.
Kutcher gets it inbounds to Romberg. He mishandles it.
Preferably not like that.
10th turnover of the game for the Mustangs. Brinks will initiate the actions for the Storm Pointers. Gets the ball in the corner to Andrews, back out to Brinks. He dribbles against Kutcher. They get the ball to Covington down low. Haverback nearly steals it away, recovered by Savola. And Haverback tips that one off the official to himself. Steal for Kellen Haverback.
Can you do that?
That's a crafty move by the sophomore. In the corner to Kutcher. Back out top to Romberg, around the horn to Haverback. That'll want to be short, rebounded by Brinks. Over to Andrews, checked by Romberg. Savola. Back out to Andrews for the open three, that's long. Kutcher with the rebound. Mustangs come the other way. Kutcher looks to force the action into Parks in the corner. Gets the ball to Hendricks for the little open layup. He misses. Challenged by Andrews, goes down hard.
Might have hit his head, unfortunately, too. Hopefully he's okay.
Ankle and
you're right, ankle. Yeah, okay.
Ankle and head, though. I think he bounced his head off the floor too.
Hopefully he's okay. Well, choppy start here. Choppy affair by both teams, but certainly by the Mustangs. Shooting has not been there. Threes, we've hit one. I don't know how many attempts we've had.
Multiple.
Yeah, I'd say easily seven.
More than two.
More than two. Fewer than 10, though, I think. But
probably. Yeah, they don't have a lot of flow to their offense right now, and they're not shooting very well, and making shots tends to erase a lot of other errors. So let's hope Andrews is okay, and we can tape that up, get him back in the action. He's walking pretty tenderly on that ankle. Must have landed on Hendricks' foot or something.
On the other side, Center Point came out with some conviction, and I tell you what, they've been pretty good. I mean, they've had their turnover issues like the Mustangs, but they've been a little more efficient offensively and certainly have shot a higher percentage.
Shout out to Jeremy Elliott, trainer for the Mustangs, virtually all the sports. We're so blessed to have him on the sidelines. Yesterday during the wrestling meet with West Delaware and Marion, kid dislocated his shoulder. Jeremy just popped it back into place. Life's good. So it's nice to have someone with that level of experience and expertise over there taking care of the student athletes on both sides. on both sides of the court, both for the Storm and Pointers and for the Mustangs. Grimm drives in, gets it to Holmes. He's trapped. Gets it over to Miller, who misses the bunny. Out to Savola. Takes the dribble. He's going to be short. Bending it in. I guess I was wrong.
I tell you what, that's two that had no business going in from three-point land, but they did. Right now it is CPU's night. Let's hope that changes, but right now it is definitely CPU's night.
Kutcher over to Briesmeister. Cole Thurn back in the game for the Mustangs. He's guarded by Savola. Dribbles in. Hand off to Kutcher. Quick three-pointer. That's good. Another Luneskis Law three-point play.
And what caused that? Dribble drive, pass it out, open shot.
Brinks surveys the defense. Drives the far baseline. He's cut off by Kutcher nicely. Kutcher reaches in. Bodies him up. No foul. Gets over to Holmes for the open three-pointer. And Briesmeister rebounds. Over to Kutcher. Goes down the far sideline. Cut off by Grimm. Over to Parks. Parks drives in on the baseline. Gets round the defense. Good step through. Missed the bunny.
Had a few of those, haven't we? Just won't quite go in.
Holmes, guarded by Henrik. He fakes, drives the lane, tied up by Briesmeister, and he'll travel.
The initial bunny hop was quite good. Then he dragged the pivot foot after that, though.
Yeah. Henriks and Parks out of the game, so we've got Briesmeister, Haverback, Kutcher, Romberg, and Thurn. It's a good thing they don't have a limit on substitutions in basketball like they do in volleyball, man. We'd be running out quick.
That's right.
It's hard to keep up. Briesmeister inside, out to Romberg for the wide open three. Oh, missed.
That's all right. We can live with that. Just get one of those to go down for Joey, and we're good to go, I'd like to think.
Rebounded by Covington. Grimm over to Savola, drives into the lane, gets in there deep. Over to Covington for the open 10-footer. He misses, rebounded by Thurn. 36 seconds left to go in this second quarter.
And there's your basket.
Haverback finds Romberg on the block for the layup. 8-point lead for the Storm Pointers. 22 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off, so it won't be a factor the rest of the way here. Grimm, hand off to Savola. He drives in, runs over Romberg. 5.8 seconds left. I got to guess as who's going to take this last second shot. Who do you think?
I have a feeling it's going to be Jackson Kutcher.
That's my guess, too. Kutcher streaking down the court. Gets to the three-point line. That's a nice shot. Oh, off the side of the rim and out. So at the end of the second quarter, at half, it is Mustangs 18, Stormer Pointers 26. We'll hear from some of our sponsors. Well, first we'll hear from our...
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing introducing Mobile Service. If your vehicle's in need of light repairs or has an open recall, our team will come directly to your home or place of work to perform those services. That's Lynchburg Chevrolet. Come see how we're servicing a lot of cars in a very different way.
Don't let your aches and pains go untreated. Don't be content with less than ideal function of your body. Get back to an active and progressing lifestyle with help from Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness. At Ability Physical Therapy and Elite Fitness, our team of professional therapists, trainers, and office staff are dedicated to getting you back in your optimal physical function. Choose one of our 4 convenient locations in Center Point, Marion, Mount Vernon, and Solon. For total patient care, choose Ability Physical Therapy.
New window coverings are a fantastic way to update and transform a space, and in this part of the country, we hope you'll consider Budget Blinds. Your local franchisee, the Sill family, and their many team members recently received 2 huge national honors. They won the National Franchisee of the Year award from Budget Blinds, and they earned our National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction based on their record of outstanding customer reviews for years. We love that Budget Blinds has the huge selection and buying power of a big national chain, but operates with the personal touch that comes with local family businesses. If you're looking for stunning blinds, shades, shutters, drapery, the Budget Blinds team has what you need both residentially and commercially. The Sill family will bring many great design ideas to the table in an in-home consultation. Then their installation teams will make sure that your window coverings are installed professionally, ensuring many years of enjoyment. Please visit budgetblinds.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Budget Blinds, style and service for every budget.
Hello, welcome to Mount Vernon. Let me show you the stable.
The stable has all your shopping needs, including various sweatshirts and t-shirts.
And kids gear.
We have all your top brand t-shirts.
And stocking caps for the winter.
Stop by and see us in person at the stable or visit our website on the district homepage.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing introducing Mobile Service. If your vehicle's in need of light repairs or has an open recall, our team will come directly to your home or place of work to perform those services. That's Lynchburg Chevrolet. Come see how we're servicing a lot of cars in a very different way.
Live action here in 3, 2, 1. All right, folks. I am Eric Briesmeister. He is Richard Lewis. We are Mustang Vision tonight, bringing you the action from Mount Vernon, Iowa. It's the Storm and Pointers versus your Mount Vernon Mustangs. Score is Mustangs 18, Storm and Pointers 26. Again, thanks so much to our sponsors and all that they do for us, allowing us to, Richard and I, to sit and talk basketball all night long. Many thanks to them. We'll go through the list right now. Our maroon sponsors and our season sponsor, Luneskis Law and the boys three-pointer. Didn't have much action for them in the first half. Hopefully the second half will be different. The Richardson Hanson Holtz Insurance Agency, Luneskis Consulting, Ability Physical Therapy, Budget Blinds of Eastern Iowa, Bunch Heating and Cooling, Downtown Dental, Gary's Foods, Kelly Concrete, Copenhagen and Associates, Mount Vernon Bank and Trust, Robinson Construction, Yox Landing, our gold sponsors, Dance Arts Iowa, Iowa Physical Therapy, Bud's Auto, Lynch Ford, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Palisades Family Dental, and Wilkie's Liquor. And finally, our silver sponsors, our single season sponsors, Ace Hardware, Bridge Community Bank, Cause Team, Envisage Studios, Hills Bank and Trust, Hog Iowa T-shirts, Mount Vernon Chiropractic, Photo Image with Mr. Dave Thackeray, and Stuart Baxter. So thank you so much to our sponsors. You know, this isn't Solon, Richard. You don't have to pay for every individual broadcast. Because of the amazing support that these sponsors give us, we can bring it to you in your home, in your car. Hopefully you're not watching the live stream in your car. Hopefully you're just listening.
Unless you're parked.
Yes, exactly. Good point. Good point. But we can bring it to you where you are because of them, and we bring it to you, like I say, free of charge. So thanks again. If you have the chance to give these folks your patronage, please do. If you go in, thank them for their sponsorship. All the proceeds from Mustang Vision go to support activities and our students here in the Mount Vernon Community School District. Richard, so rough first half. Why don't we give us the stats from the first half, and then let's revisit your 3 keys to victory and see how the Mustangs did.
Well, I tell you what, that was a tidal wave of choppiness right there. Mustangs were plagued by poor shooting and that bugaboo so far this season, which is the big old turnover bug. So 10 turnovers in the first half by Mount Vernon. CPU wasn't much better with 7 in the first half, but still, though, let's look at it from the Mustangs' perspective. 10 turnovers equal 10 empty possessions, and therefore 10 opportunities where you did not have the opportunity to score. So let's clean that up, and let's see if we can reverse that. Have that not be the key to the game anymore. In other words, reduce the turnovers and not, compound that.
Absolutely. How do you think they've done it? Another key. One of your keys was how we're going to integrate Jackson Kutcher into the mix. How do you think that went in the first half for the Mustangs?
I would call that, my adverb would be shaky. I think they're looking for him. He's gotten some looks. Again, like the rest of the team, the shots just haven't fallen. I'd like to think that they will a little bit more. More importantly, actually, Eric, I think working Joey Romberg into the offense a little bit more will relieve the pressure on Jackson, and maybe he's putting it on himself as well. He's like, I've missed the first 5 games. I need to come back like gangbusters. Well, the team doesn't necessarily need that. but they do need someone. They do need someone to step up and score, and that is Joey Romberg in the second half.
Nice. So how did the scoring go in the first half? What's the box score tell you? Richard is somehow able to watch the game and keep stats. So how did the first half go?
Yeah, so here we have. The leading scorer is Jackson Kutcher. So he does have 8 points in the first half for the Mustangs, including 2 threes, both of which I might add were off of dribble penetration and then kickbacks out, which I think is a really good formula for the Mustangs to try to employ in the second half. Other than that, let's see here. Cole Thurn had 3 points. He's actually the best player in the first half, in my opinion. Joe Briesmeister had 3 points. Joey Romberg with a 2 at the very end of the first half. That was his first and only bucket. And Cooper Parks had 2.
Okay. So it's got some stats here from Mr. Dave Kutcher. So it looks like the Mustangs, a rough first half as we mentioned, but some really bright spots. Assisted on 6 of 7 field goals there in the first half. So, sharing the ball well, getting good shots, just not dropping, and winning the offensive, winning the boards battle, 16-10 with 7 offensive rebounds.
There you go.
So the Mustangs doing some work on the boards and sharing the ball well. Just like you say, it looks a little choppy, looks a little, looks like it needs a little refinement, but certainly not all bad.
No.
In the first half, it looks like the Mustangs were 7 of 23 from the field and 2 of 12 from behind the arc, along with 2 of 4 from the free throw line. So thank you to Mr. Kutcher for those stats.
Yes, that's fantastic. And it actually kind of confirms what our impressions were without having those excellent stats. I will say, though, to be positive about this is you're down 8 having played a relatively poor first half. This game is certainly for the getting, and I expect the Mustangs to come out and get this victory.
I do too. I mean, it certainly wasn't all bad in the first half, but that might not be the worst they've played, but I think they can probably see it from here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So certainly lots of hope here in the second half that we'll be able to pull it out and really put it to the Storm and Pointers. So, the other thing I think you got to give the Storm and Pointers credit.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They've been solid on defense, not spectacular by any means,
right,
but solid, right? They haven't made a lot of big mistakes. I think, they let Thurn loose on the baseline that one time.
Yep.
But other than that, even like when they get the ball down low to Briesmeister, there aren't huge windows to throw the ball down there. Giving up a couple open looks to Kutcher and Haverback, but they're going to pick their poison, right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Are you going to let Romberg and Briesmeister beat you up down low, or are you going to take your chances outside? Right now, their strategy's working for them, right?
I agree with you. Here's an 0-5 team coming on the road, and they have not looked like that. I think they came to play, and they want to notch their first victory of the season. They played like it. They played with a lot of passion. They've been a little fortunate with some of the bounces on the three-pointers, but they have executed relatively well offensively and have gotten good looks for the most part. Just to add to that, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have six players have scored for them, including all 5 starters.
All right, so starting the second half, same folks that started the game for the Mustangs. You got Haverback, Briesmeister, Kutcher, Romberg, and Parks. And for the Storm and Pointers, Andrews went out with the sprained ankle, so looks like we've got the wrong sheet there. We've got Brinks, Grimm, Holmes, Covington, and Savola.
Yeah, so Covington's going to be in now, at least to start the second half for CPU.
Mustangs start the quarter with his own defense. Brinks is going to get an open three-pointer. That's long. Rebounded by Romberg. Kutcher pushes the action. Cross-court pass to Haverback. Drives the lane. Tried to drop it to Briesmeister. Briesmeister wasn't there.
Yeah, the idea is right.
That's the 11th turnover of the game for the Mustang now. And Grimm drives in. Nice little left-handed move for Grimm. First points of the half for the Storm and Pointers. Kutcher dribbles. He's pushed outside by the Storm and Pointers. Parks looks inside. Over to Haverback. Over to Briesmeister. He drives in against Covington. He stopped, stepped through, and he's fouled on the shot.
If you're going to have Joe go out on the perimeter, I do like him putting his head down and taking it to the basket.
I think we learned earlier, though, you can't go too hard.
No, you can't. You're right.
They called that shoulder, imaginary shoulder charge earlier against Romberg.
Yeah. But you do put the pressure on the referees to make the calls when I'm getting at.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Briesmeister misses the first one. He's been shooting about 98% from the free throw line. I think he's missed 3 out of 4 here now. And that one's good. So 19-28, 9-point lead for the Storm & Pointers. Holmes dribble, hand off. Tipped away by Kutcher and intercepted. Shoved by Brinks, no call. Kutcher brings it all the way in, out to Haverback for the open three. And then Lineska's Law three-point play. Penetration, assist, Kutcher, bucket, Haverback. Mustangs cut the lead to 6.
Nice recognition, really nice vision by Jackson to find his teammate on the perimeter there.
Grimm stop and pop from 16, that's good. Briesmeister out top, over to Parks. Back to Haverback. They get it down low to Briesmeister. Flop from Brinks, not called.
Yep. Good no call by the referee. Could easily have maybe called that. I'm glad, good no call.
He maybe hit him with his arms. I don't think he hit him with the body at all there, so good no call.
Yep.
I especially like the no call because it was against the Mustangs, or for the Mustangs. Grimm cross court to Covington. Good ball moving from the Storm & Pointers. They get the ball back to Grimm for the three-pointer. He misses. Rebounded by Briesmeister. And Haverback will push the action. Thought about a cross-court pass, and instead goes in the corner to Romberg. Back out to Parks. Over to Kutcher for the three-pointer. That's long and off. Parks with the rebound. Nearly stolen away, but he retains it. Over to Haverback. And they're going to get Parks for the travel. Fairchild and third of the game for Haverback and Parks.
All right, let's get a little injection of hustle and energy from Cole Thurn here and turn this around. What do you think? What do you say?
I would love to see it. Love to see it. Love me some Cole Thurn hustle.
There
Here we
you
go. He's guarding Grimm, who gets in the lane. Cut off. Over to Miller, who's in the game now. Brinks drives a lane. Back out to Essling. Miller drives in. Goes a lane with the right hand past Briesmeister. Laid in. Mustangs allowing the Storm Pointers get deep into the defense for layups. Thurn looks inside, out top to Fairchild, around the horn to Kutcher. That's going to be off. Rebounded by Brinks. Covington, checked by Kutcher. Back cut to Brinks. Over Briesmeister, he misses, gets his own rebound. Briesmeister blocks it, but they're going to call a foul on a Mustang. I'm not sure who. I think that's going to be on Fairchild. That'll be his first, I believe. Brinks going line shooting 2. First one is good. Henricks and Haverback into the game for Briesmeister and Kutcher. Kutcher, I think, is pressing just a little bit.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's one of those things where you want to make you've been itching to play, and maybe a little quick on the trigger. See if we can move that ball around. Again, dribble penetration is our friend. I keep saying that, but I really think it's true.
Romberg in the far corner. Out to Thurn. Probes the defense. Cross court to Haverback. Thought about the three. Grimm right on him.
Yep.
And they're going to call Kellen for the double. Is that a double dribble?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he used both hands on it. On the ball.
So another turnover for the Mustangs. Storm & Pointers maintaining that 10-point lead. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to hear from one of our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lansing introducing Mobile Service. If your vehicle's in need of light repairs or has an open recall, our team will come directly to your home or place of work to perform those services. That's Lynchburg Chevrolet. Come see how we're servicing a lot of cars in a very different way.
We're back to live in 3, 2, 1. So not a lot of flow to that Mustang offense, Richard.
Totally agree with that. I mean, Coach Roberts is trying a lot of different combinations, and they just can't seem to get in a flow. It's almost as if they don't know where they haven't played much together, which of course is not true. But let's see if they can just get a little run going, and that maybe will get them right back in the game.
Mustangs in zone defense now, playing a 3-2. Essling trapped on the baseline. Timeout for the Storm Pointers there. Coach Halak calling the timeout as Essling was trapped in the corner. Good timeout for the Storm Pointers. There'll be 16 seconds left on the shot clock when they resume play. So back into the zone defense gives the Storm Pointers something to think about there.
Yeah. Is that a regular tactic by Coach Roberts and the staff?
It's an infrequent one.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably go into that without giving away any trade secrets. You'll see that maybe 4 or 5 times a game.
Okay.
And of course, a lot of it depends on the matchup, right?
Yep.
But he'll mix it up every now and again. It's not as rare to see Coach Roberts' team go into a zone as it was an Ed Tim team.
Right, exactly.
When I saw Ed Tim's team go into a zone, I figured that I had, lost my mind.
Good double team there by.
Did they call it travel?
They did.
Okay. So travel on the Storm and Pointers, so they'll give the ball back to the Mustangs.
Yeah.
4 minutes left to go here in the quarter.
Once again, Eric, Joey Romberg is stuck at 2 points. I really think we should try to see if we can just get him involved in the offense some way, somehow.
Kutcher over to Hendricks. Looking down low, nothing there. Out to Kutcher, guarded by Brinks. They get the ball down low to Haverback, bounces off his foot, but recovered by Romberg. He's going to force the action and in. Romberg giving out some abuse down low and makes the bucket.
Tell you what, as we know, he is stronger than maybe he looks. Here we go.
Haverback with a tip away. Oh, misses the bunny. Passed up by Kutcher, who goes down hard. He's on the floor. Storm Pointers wide open 3 missed. Essling gets the rebound.
Referee's gonna call it. I didn't quite see it. I just come down hard, I'm assuming.
He did, yeah. Right on his backside.
We're pretty much at the same margin as we were at halftime. So neither team has budged. Let's put it that way, one way or the other.
An old coach, Tim, saying you can always tell how good the player is by how quiet the gym gets. The gym's really quiet.
Yeah, it is. Let's hope he's okay, young man.
Looks like he's going to be okay. Probably just has a bruised tailbone.
That will not feel good in the morning, right?
No.
Hopefully we get him some ice and he can come back in.
Took a hard spill.
Yeah, he did.
So he is leaving the gym, so he may not be back, but Mustangs carry on. So we're in the game now for the Mustangs. You've got Briesmeister, Haverback, Parks, Henrik, and Thurn.
Interesting lineup out here.
So I assume Haverback and Thurn will take over your ball handling duties for the Mustangs. So we're back to life of the first 5 games right now, right? Kutcher wasn't available those first 5.
Yep, that's about the size of it. I doubt Joey will sit very long.
I don't know how the Mustangs got the ball because the Storm and Pointers have retrieved the rebound.
That's a really good point.
Briesmeister in the far corner drives the baseline. Covington guards him. Out top to an open Haverback. That 3 is good. Assist Briesmeister. The Nebraska 3-pointer from Kellen Haverback.
That was a really nice assist by Joe Briesmeister. He also held the ball up and made the pass that way rather than slinging it as he did a couple times in the first half.
Yeah, good point. Miller drives the baseline. Tries to dish it out. That's going to go across half court. Essling nearly tipped it off of Thurn. Thurn dribbles in. Darn it. Dribbled in, dragged the pivot foot, and traveled on the play. He had Haverback wide open for another 3. And Grimm brings the ball down court. 5-point lead for the Storm Pointers, so the Mustangs have cut into it a little bit. We'll see if they can get a defensive stop. Holmes out top. He's going to launch the long three-pointer. Misses. Romberg taps the ball. Briesmeister gets the rebound. Haverback brings it up on the near sideline. Briesmeister strong on three-pointer. Parks with the rebound. Hands off to Thurn. Out to Haverback. Over to Romberg. Haverback now wide open. That's good too. Assist Romberg. Lunezga's Law with the three-pointer. We're going to get Parks, I think, on the foul on the trying to get a rebound.
Well, Eric, we might have found a hot hand. That's 2 straight threes by Kellen Haverback. Joey Romberg, very unselfish. He was wide open for a three and decided to give it back to Kellen, who drained it. So here we go.
You know, there have been times, I think, in the year that Haverback has forced a few shots, but he's really, I think, let the game come to him tonight and had great shot selection this evening. So he'll continue, I think, to shoot at a high level if he keeps that kind of shot selection up. Covington in the corner. Mustangs back to that zone defense. Haverback nearly with a steal. Over to Brinks, who drives the baseline. Cut off by Briesmeister. Mustangs really scrambling.
Yeah, they are. Good hustle. Good hustle on all ends of the court there.
Romberg tips Zavola's pass out of bounds. So with 13 seconds left to go in the shot clock, minute 35 left to go in the third quarter. Grimm will inbound the ball. Over to Brinks out top. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. He dribbles in the corner to Holmes. Lefty drive. Out to Grimm out top. Back to Holmes. Holmes touched it on the way out of bounds. Storm Pointers are arguing he didn't. Jackson Kutcher with the miraculous recovery.
There he is.
He's back in the game.
All right.
I think that's all he needed. He needed a good thump just to know he was back in the action.
There you go.
So great to see him back in the game. You're always a little hesitant when you see the guys go out, and I was taking the positive point of view. He'll be fine, and I'm glad I was right.
Yeah, they don't call it hardwood for nothing, right? it don't feel too good when you hit the hardwood, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we're not talking oak out there. Aren't most courts maple?
I have no idea. That's a great question. It ain't soft pine, that's for sure.
Oh, shout out to Gary Briesmeister, who's watching the game this evening down in the great state of Texas. So the Mustangs have cut it down to a 2-point lead quietly. It really hasn't. It hasn't.
No.
If you asked me what the score was before I looked at it, I would have said, Storm Pointers are up, 7 or 8? It doesn't feel like they're coming back, but obviously the score doesn't lie.
No, you're absolutely right, Eric. There's been no grand spurt or big run. But I wouldn't call them quiet, but 2 3-pointers in a row will cut into a lead pretty quickly. And as I said, the lead was never much. It was 8 at the half. I mean, this game is for the getting, and I will maintain that. And here we go. 2-point game. Now a little more game pressure on the Storm Pointers.
Storm Pointers were in a 3-2 zone. They're going to call Romberg for the push down low. Yes, that's weak sauce, Richard.
I didn't see it, unfortunately.
That's weak sauce.
I didn't see how that came about there. Thankfully, it's only 2 on Joey.
I think I think the Mustangs are getting into trouble. They haven't called Briesmeister for that very thing, because when he's posting with his arms up as opposed to an arm down.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I think that's
where they're
really
kind of getting them for the push.
Yep. I think it's an excellent point.
So
look.
Tipped away and intercepted. Another wide open 3 for Haverback. He misses. Parks picks up the rebound, puts it in. Tie game, folks. 53 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mustangs tie it all up. Grimm out front, probing the defense. Tipped away by Haverback, intercepted by Briesmeister. Haverback pushes the action down to Kutcher in the corner. It's up, it's long and strong. Briesmeister tips it out of bounds.
They didn't call a foul on that, did they?
Yeah, they called a foul.
Do you think that?
I think he used his left hand to hold the guy down while he swiped with the right.
I didn't see that part. I just saw one long arm, hit that ball. I think we're on an 8-0 run, Eric, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll leave the math up to you, Richard. Brinks drives the baseline, cut off. They get the ball around over to Covington for an open three-pointer. That's off. And they're going to call Thurn for the push down low. It's gotten a little tic-tacky here in the last couple minutes, so some tough fouls on the Mustangs, but you got to adjust and do better. And they're in that zone defense, too. Blockout assignments are always a little tougher in a zone.
They are. Yeah, that's one of the, as you said, I mean, the zone has its, it certainly has its attributes, but one couple deficiencies. One is the paint, especially if the key or the free throw line is generally open. And rebounding needs to be by committee. You need to rebound your zone.
Thurn out of the game. Romberg back in. Brinks misses the first free throw. Second one is up and good. It's a 1-point lead. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Kutcher harassed by Grimm. He gets by him easily. Back out to a wide open three for Romberg. Splash! Assist, Kutcher. Three-pointer, Romberg. 2-point lead for the Mustangs. They have not been in the lead for a while. That three-pointer at the buzzer falls short for Grimm. So it's your Mustangs going into the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead. Official talking to the Mustangs. They came a little too far out in the court. I don't think there was any intention to them being out there. I don't think it was an aggressive move, but the official did not enjoy that, them being out that far, and let them know, and then proceeded to tell Coach Ordman to get back too. So, he was handing out warnings left and right.
Well, an excellent quarter by Mount Vernon. 19 points in the quarter versus just 9. For Center Point, so that's how you not only do you erase an 8-point lead at the half, but give yourself a 2-point cushion going into the fourth quarter. Built on 4 3-pointers by the Mustangs, all of which I believe were off assists.
Off assists,
At least 2 of which were dribble drives and then passing it out to folks for wide open 3-pointers. And getting Joey Romberg bringing up a 3 there at the end of the quarter, that's good stuff right there. And CPU, by the way, not a single 3-pointer. They attempted several, but didn't make them. Coming back down to the median now, shall we say?
Shall we say?
Oh, that doggone median, you know.
Yeah, you're not going to get those short shots that somehow bend in all game.
There you go.
And if you do, hats off to you.
There
right?
you go. Then you know you're living right.
Okay, Storm Pointers will start this final stanza with the ball. Grimm cut off by Haverback. Over to Savola. Mustangs pushing them out long. Holmes, that 3-pointer's off. Tipped around by Romberg, retrieved by Parks.
That's
over
exactly what Mount Vernon wants, is what that shot right there.
And I think Briesmeister might have even tipped that too. So Holmes trying to shoot over the 6'6" Briesmeister. Kutcher from the far side. Another Lunuskus Law 3-point play. Grimm dribbles in, throws up a wild shot. He misses. Officials bail him out, though. They're going to call Romberg for the foul. Is that his third or his fourth? That's his third.
That was a generous call.
No. Again, though, Grimm forces the action, and you force the officials to make a call. He misses that first free throw. So, yeah, you force the officials to make a call. What are you going to do, you know?
Yep.
You're going to let it go, or you're going to blow the whistle? So kudos to Grimm for forcing the action. A little wild there, but certainly a good result for the Storm Pointers. Second one's up short, no good. Mustangs don't block out. He misses.
Oh, that's 4 now.
They're going to call Romberg for the block.
I think Joey would like to rewind life for about 5 seconds and be like, you know, I can just keep my hands up and not have to worry about trying to take a charge on that, you know?
Yeah. Unfortunately, on the free throw, the Mustangs didn't block out.
Yep, true that. You're right about that. Yep.
You know, if they block out on that play, no foul on Joey Romberg. We've got Kutcher and Briesmeister and Parks and Romberg, we should be able to get a rebound.
Yeah, and I think Covington came from pretty far out to grab that rebound. It wasn't like he was on the low block there. I mean, he kind of swooped in there, and no one boxed him out at all.
Yep. Covington, second one strong.
Well,
no good. Rebounded by Briesmeister.
4 free throws, 4 misses.
That's an average we can deal with. Cutting Thurn. Kutcher finds a cutting Thurn, goes up with the shot. He's going to be fouled by Covington. He's going to go to the line shooting 2. So fast-paced action. Mustangs pushing the action. Kutcher really driving it up the near sideline and found a streaking Thurn. And I like the fact that Cole didn't pull that ball back out.
Totally agree.
Cole is just a really unselfish player and sometimes to a fault. And doesn't necessarily force the action like he did there. So kudos to Thurn for really making the official make the call.
Exactly, I completely agree.
He made his first and the second, nothing but net. Swish. 7-point lead for the Mustangs all of a sudden. They're back in that zone.
It is a big run right now. I'm not sure CPU has scored in several minutes.
They get the ball to Covington down low, over to Holmes. He drives the baseline, cut off by Briesmeister. Back out to Grimm, he drives the lane. They're going to go Kutcher for the body. That's fair. You know, he bodied him up, so.
I didn't see these calls really in the first half, though.
Yeah,
so
no,
certainly they've changed how they're viewing the game, it seems to me, the referees.
Grimm, Kutcher with the nice steal, gets it to a streaking McDermott for the lay-in. Assist, Kutcher. Layup, McDermott. That's a 9-point lead for your Mustangs, biggest lead of the game.
You know, so Jackson Kutcher scored once in the second half, but what else has he done? Played excellent defense and found his teammates and gotten baskets out of that.
He's got to have 3 or 4 assists out there. Where's Dave Kutcher when I need him on the stats, man? Dave, if you're out there, if you're keeping the stats, how many assists does Jackson have right now? But yeah, absolutely. He impacted the game not only with the assist, obviously his one shot,
right,
but then the steal.
Exactly.
Right? Looking ahead, he drove just in this last play when Thurn got fouled.
Exactly.
He drove hard, drew the defense, found a cutting Thurn, and Thurn made 2 free throws, right?
Yeah, and and I'm sorry to interrupt you. You know, Jackson's had a bit of a tough night shooting it, so what has he done? He's like, okay, well, let me see if I can, dish it out a little bit. And if I'm open, I will shoot it, because, of course, he can. And can make it, of course. But, adding that extra dimension when, maybe I'm just not on at the moment is excellent. Involving your teammates is never a bad thing.
So Kutcher has 5 assists on the night. Shout out to Dave again. Thank you for that stat. 5 assists. So impacting the game in other ways. The steals, the rebounds, even if the shot isn't falling. And coming back from what looked like a pretty nasty spill to do it.
Exactly. So. Good point.
Mustangs staying in that zone. Looks like that's really bothering the Storm and Pointers. You get the ball to Covington out top. Back to Grimm. Not a lot of movement from the Storm and Pointer offense.
No.
They've dribbled around for about 18 seconds and gotten really nowhere. They're going to call Kutcher for the block there.
Little overzealous, that far from the basket. I like the idea, don't get me wrong, but you don't need to defend them quite that closely that far out.
Yeah, the defense is really trying hard, so what we're going to do in this zone is try and force them to play one-sided basketball. We don't want them to reverse that, so that's what Jackson was rushing out there to make sure that didn't happen and picked up the cheapie. Brinks takes the inbounds pass from Grimm. Mustangs back to a man-to-man now. Yep, I think they're in the man-to-man.
I think they are too.
And Grimm takes the little baseline jumper that misses. Strong rebound from A.J. McDermott. Mustangs push the action again. Haverback back to Kutcher out top. Back to Haverback. Ooh, might have stepped there.
Maybe.
Thurn into Briesmeister. Out to Haverback for another open 3. He misses. Briesmeister tips it out. Thurn. Oh. Briesmeister on the ground, tips it out. They're going to call Briesmeister for the foul. Good hustle from the Mustangs. So not only it's the night of 5 for Jackson Kutcher thus far. I'm sure he's going to improve on these stats. But 5 boards, 5 assists, and 5 steals for Jackson on the evening.
There you go.
Well, that's a really tough call. 2 guys going for the ball. Briesmeister actually got there first, and they're going to call him. You can see the official saying that he undercut the other player. Savola makes the first. I think that's his first points of the night for Savola.
Well, he's got 2 threes in the first half. There's just first
he
points
made
second
first
half.
point second half.
Yep.
Second free throw is good. 7-point lead for the Mustangs. Parks back into the game for Thurn. Thurn given some valuable minutes this evening.
Excellent. Cole Thurn has been excellent.
Storming Pointers with some full court pressure. That's not going to work against these Mustangs. Parks dribbles it down, gets to the Kutcher. Easy layup. Too many ball handlers on the court to really press us, especially once you get Jackson Kutcher back in the game. He handles pressure really well. Mustangs back in that zone, forcing the Storming Pointers way out to the jump circle.
Yeah.
So you can't force a lot of offense from that point. Mustangs don't cover up a cutting Covington, and they're going to get McDermott with the foul. Covington's first one's up and in. That's the first free throw out of 5.
Well, Savola made the last 2 as well, but they did miss 4 in a row earlier.
Second one up and good. Nothing but net. So it's a 7-point lead. It stayed at 7 for a little bit here. Storming Pointers looking to get in. Kutcher. Out to McDermott. Swing the ball around. They're trying to get the ball into Briesmeister. That pass nearly stolen by the Storm Pointers, recovered by Kutcher.
Nice hustle by Jackson. Keep the possession alive.
They get the ball to Briesmeister, guarded by Covington. He's bodied up by Covington. They're going to call Covington with the foul. Does it ever work? Because most things do it too. When you hold your hands up in the air, does that indicate no foul? Has the official ever changed their mind because of that?
It's a way of pleading innocent, I guess, huh? I should do that more in the court system, maybe.
But I had my hands up. Regardless of whether I was pushing him, I didn't touch him. Haverback.
That was pretty.
Over Essling. They took advantage of the size difference there. Haverback with a nice bucket. Another assist for the Mustangs. Student crowd getting into it tonight. Miller. Yeah, the Storming Pointers offense, just not a lot of movement out there. Really playing into the zone defense's hands here for the Mustangs. They get the ball to Miller for the open 3. That's too long. Kutcher goes high for the rebound.
Yeah, Eric, they haven't made a single 3 the entire second half.
Briesmeister gets it out to an open Haverback. Get in. Oh, just misses. Okay, that's a layup Briesmeister needs to take.
I agree.
It was a great pass, and Kellen was wide open, so you like your chances there.
You do.
Briesmeister had Essling on him, and probably,
Yep, take the easy deuce.
But they've been sharing the ball really well here
have.
tonight. So
whole lot of fluidity in the second half, much more obviously in the first half.
Got a text here from North Carolina saying Joe diving on the ground wasn't a foul. So it's confirmed. If North Carolina thinks it wasn't a foul, it wasn't a foul. Storming Pointers back within 8. This game has really turned around from the first half. Mustangs really sharing the ball, getting some flow on offense. Kutcher driving around. Thought about a 3-pointer. Passed it out to Parks. They're looking for Briesmeister down low. Not open. Haverback out top. Over to Kutcher. Back to Romberg. Down to Haverback in the corner. Had Kutcher down low. Thought about it. He's going to drive in. He's going to take the shot. Little runner's no good. Briesmeister tips it. And they're going to call the ball out of bounds on Haverback. He touched the ball while his foot was out of bounds, so that's automatically goes over to the Storm & Pointers. 3.5 minutes left to go in the game, folks. It's an 8-point lead, 48-40 in favor of your Mustangs. Miller drives the baseline. He's stopped by Romberg.
Oh, watch that, Joey. Don't need to get a blocking foul. Fifth.
Parks really harassing Grimm, keeping a hand in the face. And that's going to be a timeout for Coach Alak and the Storm & Pointers.
I got to tell you what, CPU seems completely flummoxed on offense. Flummoxed.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be a word of the night. Hey, by the way, this shouldn't flummox you, but you know, you got to start thinking about the the Richardson Hansen Hotes player of the game.
Okay, I will.
You got to start thinking about that.
I already have it imprinted.
We got some candidates this evening.
We do
so
indeed.
Certainly.
We do indeed.
We have some candidates, but you know, who's it going to be? It's been a pretty even game throughout.
Unless this game turns on its head the next 3:10, I've got it, Eric.
All right,
I've got it, and I can justify it.
Okay.
With hard facts.
And you can't give it to two people.
I
You
won't.
cannot give it to two people.
Yes.
That's not allowed. Jim Beatty taught me that. You got to make a decision, man.
All right, I like it.
Holmes gets the ball down low. He misses it. Rebounded by Haverback. Oh, great pass.
There we go.
Oh. Great ball movement from the Mustangs. Looking ahead. Kutcher goes for the steal. Grimm denies. They're going to call Haverback for the foul on Grimm.
I guess I just don't see some of those fouls. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just too quick for my tired eyes or something, but I just don't see that one.
So in the first half, again, super stats guy Dave Kutcher. In the first half, the Mustangs were 7 for 23 from the field. That's about that's a little less than 33%.
Yep.
In the second half, we're 55% overall and 41% from three. So we're coming back to that median.
Yes.
Storm & Pointers make one.
That's the happy median, though. That's
Yeah,
the
we
median
like-
that's on the upswing, right?
Absolutely.
There you go. Meanwhile, CPU has been on the downward trajectory when it comes to the median in a big way.
Get the ball down low to Romberg. Passes it back out to Briesmeister.
So that's the 15th turnover by Mount Vernon, but I think there's only been 5 in this half.
Yeah.
So
10 in the first half, 5
Exactly.
in the second. They've
So-
done a much better job of taking care of the ball.
Exactly.
And yeah, this zone defense that we have here, well, actually, I think we're back to man. Nope, we're still in the zone. So that's really has confused the Storm & Pointers.
Yep.
And been a big part of this comeback. Dribbled down Savola with the open three. That's going to be off. Rebounded by Holmes. He goes up. Briesmeister blocks him. Recovered by Thurn. And they're going to call the body on Grimm 30 feet from the basket. Worst kind of foul.
It is. I mean, you're trying to be aggressive and create a turnover.
Worst kind of foul. You know,
It is.
Get the foul up by the jump circle or past half court.
But they're going to need to get the 5 and get the Mustangs to the line because there's only 2 minutes left. They're down 9, right? So
Haverback, checked by Savola. Gets the ball to Briesmeister. Holmes will guard him. Back out top to Thurn. Over to Kutcher. Down low to Romberg. Back to Kutcher. He drives in. Gets the ball at the Briesmeister three-point line. He'll drive in. Bodied up by Holmes. Over to Haverback. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
Misses. Briesmeister gets the rebound. Goes back up. He's going to be fouled hard by Holmes.
Hey, Joe doing some good work on the boards right there.
Doing some work.
Doing some work. It's got to be the shoes. I like those shoes.
You like those shoes?
I like those colors.
There you go.
It's a blend of blues
It is certainly a blend.
with a splash of purple.
Oh, short.
Or is that lavender? I can't tell. Come on, help me
Dude,
out.
I don't know.
Help a guy out.
I know purple, I know blue, I know red, I
Come
know
on.
green, but lavender's, you know,
Really?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's
Would Haverbacks be lavender?
yes, Kellens are definitely lavender in my humble opinion.
Briesmeister sinks 1 of 2.
But then again, my wife thinks I'm colorblind, so go figure.
All I know is that Kutchers are green. Grimm drives in, little push off, gets some space. That shot is no good, rebounded by Haverback.
I would love to know what center point is shot in the second half, but there's no way it's better than 30%.
Third gets it into Briesmeister, tied up by Grimm.
Ooh, they called a jump ball.
Jump ball, stay with the Mustangs.
Well, Eric, minute 17, up 10.
I'm feeling good.
I feel real
But,
good.
you know, with the three-point play,
True that.
you can never, ever be safe.
I agree. Yep.
17 seconds, I'd say we're safe. Hand off to Kutcher. He drives in, out top to Parks. A little strong, a little long.
Yep, just a little bit. Coach Roberts doing a little offense-defense substitutions with Joey.
Grimm drives in. Kutcher, are we going to see our first dunk of the night? No. But we are going to get a foul. Kutcher will go to the foul line shooting two. I held my breath just a second. Just a little pause. I don't like seeing Jackson go down again.
No. You knew that was good. You knew that 23. Who's that?
That's Miller.
Miller.
Or that's Holmes.
That's Holmes.
I think Miller got the foul, though.
You knew Holmes. Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, whoever it was not going to let that happen.
Yeah, Jackson was sizing it up.
He was indeed.
And we have not seen a dunk from a Mount Vernon player since Derek Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
And
the high-flying Derek Jordan.
I think he graduated a couple days ago. So both those free throws are good. 12-point lead for the Mustangs. 58 seconds to go. Grimm drives in, gets all the way to the lane, or the rim, misses. Kutcher gets the rebound. He's going to get fouled on that rebound. And we'll go shoot another two back the other way. Coach Roberts going to call him off the line. No silly fouls on rebounds.
No.
And these are both going in, so not shooting the 1-and-1 anymore, so there's going to be no rebound possibility on the first. He makes the first. Second one up. Good. Rattles in. 14-point lead for the Mustangs. 49 seconds left to go. I'm feeling better about our chances. Brinks over to Savola. Into Grimm. Stopped by Briesmeister out to Holmes. Dribble. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Parks. Stolen away by the Storm Pointers. Brinks tries to put it in. Bothered by Briesmeister. Rebound by Miller, and they're going to get Thurn with the hack. I don't think Cole agrees.
Yeah, that looked like all pelota right there, let me tell you.
Say that again.
All pelota. All ball.
I'm not fluent. No hablo.
Did he make that? I'm too busy looking at you. I don't know whether he made the free throw.
He made it.
Okay, thank you.
13-point lead for the Mustangs.
Maybe
Jackson Kutcher taking a seat with 24 seconds left to play. Odds are good we won't see him the rest of the game.
I agree with that.
And the second one is up, all net. Haverback brings the ball down. Shot clock's out of the question. I think we're good here. I don't think the Storm Pointers are going to foul. Haverback passes out to Thurn, back to Briesmeister. Guarded by Miller. Over to Romberg. 9 seconds. The game's over, folks. Romberg will hand it off to Haverback, and he'll hold the ball for the final seconds. Great comeback victory from the Mustangs. Valiant effort by the Storm and Pointers, but I think the Mustangs finally came back towards the end. So, folks, while Richard is summarizing the stats again, we can't do this without our sponsors, right? And I'm going to go through it again. Lunezga's Law, our season sponsor, and Boys 3-Pointers sponsor. The Richards and Hanson Hotes Insurance Agency. They're going to be our player of the game. Come up here in a minute.
I'm ready.
Lunezga's Consulting, Ability Physical Therapy, Budget Blinds, Bunch Heating and Cooling, Downtown Dental, Gary's Foods, Kelly Concrete, Copenhagen and Associates, Mount Vernon Bank and Trust, Robinson Construction, Yox Landing, Dance Arts Iowa, Iowa Physical Therapy, Bud's Auto, Lynch Ford, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Palisades Family Dental, Wilkie's Liquor, Ace Hardware, Bridge Community Bank, Cause Team, Envisage Studios, Hills Bank and Trust, Hog Iowa T-Shirts, Mount Vernon Chiropractic, Photo Image with Mr. Dave Thackeray, and Stuart Baxter Funeral Home. So thank you for all the Mustang Vision sponsors. Got some great love for our sponsors, and now we're going to give some great love to a Mustang basketball player. So the Richardson Hanson Holtz Insurance Agency Player of the Game
is, drum roll,
is
Jackson Kutcher. I think.
Okay,
more
why?
or less hands
Why?
down.
Where's your data?
All right, I'm bringing in the hard facts, my friend. Jackson had 19 points, led the team, 8 in the first half, 11 big points in the second half. More importantly, or maybe I could just say just as importantly, is the assists that he had, the rebounds that he had, the steals that he had. He had a really nice all-around game. A bit of a shaky beginning, shall we say, to be perfectly honest. But, good players put everything in the rearview mirror. The preceding play gets put in the rearview mirror, and you just look forward. And Jackson Kutcher, as we know, is a really good player, and that's exactly what he did. So welcome back, Jackson Kutcher.
Our Richardson Hanson Holtz Player of the Game, Jackson Kutcher. I couldn't disagree with that at all. In fact, I couldn't agree anymore. As much basketball as Jackson has played, he hasn't played this year with this team. So
right.
If I could say, he looked a little rusty, right?
Agreed.
Almost like the game was going a little too fast, which is hard to believe with a person with his level of experience and skill. But once he kind of got into it, and like you said, he impacted the game all across the board. You think about the 5 assists,
yep,
the 5 steals, and how many ever rebounds he had. So, just a great game, all around game from Jackson Kutcher. So kudos to him, the Richardson Hanson Holtz Player of the Game, Jackson Kutcher. Well, folks, stick around. We've got 60 viewers out there right now. Stick around. Mr. Cooper Parks is going to be joining us after the game for an interview.
Really?
He was supposed to join us last game, but never got the message. So I'm hoping our lines of communication are more open now.
All right.
And we can get Cooper out here to give us a little feedback on how he things went tonight.
Okay.
And, I think we'll probably go through those 3 keys of the game. So let's revisit those quick. Remind our viewers.
Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Then we can talk about individual scores if we want.
Absolutely.
But yeah. So here's the deal. So we talked about reducing turnovers, Eric, and the Mustangs, as we all saw, had a shaky first half, including 10 turnovers. A lot of poor shooting. I mean, that was really the tail of the first half for Mount Vernon. But turnovers were cut down. Only 6 in the second half, and the shooting improved dramatically. So you get those two coming together, you're good to go. We talked about Jackson Kutcher returning and his and integrating into the offense or into the team in general. I would give that basically good old rock and roll A on that one. 19 points and all the things we talked about. That's just. That bodes well for the team. Let's put it that way. On the 4-game winning streak and feeling pretty good about themselves, I'd like to add, And the third one was, what was the third one? Keep the wins coming. Well, we just talked about that.
Well, we got that
4
done.
in a row is 4 in a row.
4 in a row is 4 in a row. What are the final box score tonight? How'd the scoring go this evening?
Yeah, so here we go. So Jackson Kutcher led the team with 19 points. Kellen Haverback had 11. I'd like to add all 11 points in the second half. Also scoring for the Mustangs, Joey Romberg had 7. Joe Briesmeister had 7. Cole Thurn had 5. Cooper Parks had 4. And A.J. McDermott had 2. So I think we had 6 scores right there, equaling 55. And only one center point Urbana player was in double figures. That was, where is he? Number 10. Is it number 10? Number 3, Cooper Graham. Just throw out a number there. Number 3, Cooper Graham.
It was number 85, I swear. He
go.
caught a lot of passes.
Is that tight end? Yeah, there you go.
He was wide open.
There you go. He was. There you go. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, really a nice team effort. Obviously, Kutcher with being the leading scorer, but valuable contributions. And as I said, we talked about it at the beginning of the live stream. I think Haverback's going to be the recipient of more wide open looks. As I said, the first few games, I think, we found where maybe he pressed a little bit. He felt like they had to get shots up, because there are some guys on the team that really defer. And are very unselfish.
Like Cole Thurn.
Yeah. Cole is very unselfish, and but you need to be able to score to win. So I think there might be times where Kellen pressed a little bit. You put Jackson Kutcher on the court, he takes a lot. He gets a lot of attention.
He does.
Right? And you saw that all the way around. Briesmeister, I think, got a ton of passes inside. Again, the defense opens up, right?
Yes.
And some of the pressure's off, right? And so because you got another guy that you really believe in, another shooter, another ball handler. You saw, too, the way Kutcher impacted the attacking the press. Particularly in that second half where he really forced the action, and we got some easy buckets in transition that way, which I don't think we've seen hardly at all in the first 5 games. So, I think teams will be really hard pressed. We played a Vinton Schellsburg team that we struggled with their press. I think we play them with this lineup, and I think you'd see a completely different thing. So,
yeah, I completely agree with you. But the thing is, if you want to look at kind of a little rainbow here, is the Mustangs played without arguably their best player for the first 5 games, and now your best player arguably is back, and that's a good sign. That's a really good sign for what could be a really good season. So I'm going to hand these over.
So
I'm done,
for Mr. Richard Lewis, I am Eric Briesmeister. We got Cooper Parks coming in here.
Give it up
Richard,
to the player
you stick around.
Right.
Give him the headphones, and we'll do a little brief post-game interview. Cooper Parks, welcome to Mustang Vision. Congrats on the win, man.
Thank you.
So, we'll go through this a little bit. So a little bit of a shaky first half. What was going on there from your perspective?
I noticed we had a lot of turnovers, especially early on. I think there was like 8 turnovers in the first quarter. I feel like we really cleaned that up the second half. And then we just played a lot harder in the second half too. Like getting on the ball. They were calling like foul on Joe Briesmeister, but he dove on the ball. Like that's just an energy setter. So.
Yeah, you'll take those fouls when it's from hustle, certainly. So, we talked about, I think, one of the keys to victory. Certainly, coming out first 5 games of the year without, your best scorer and one of your best ball handlers. What was it like to have him into the court? Because we thought one of the keys of the game is how do you integrate him back into the flow? How do you think you guys did there?
I feel like it just feels like you feel more confident when he's on the floor. Obviously, he's a great basketball player. He didn't even have a great game today either. Like he told me that he didn't feel like he shot great, but it doesn't really matter. Just having him out there, he's a super smart guy when it comes to basketball. He just knows how to lead a team too. So it's always nice having him out there.
He does. He 19 points tonight, 5 steals, 5-6 rebounds, bunch of assists. So yeah, he impacted the game in many, many ways. So what did Coach have to say after the game? What were his parting words of wisdom there before you had to come out here?
He liked the comeback. He liked that we stuck with it, came back, played it harder the second half, and he said get ready for next week.
So what is next week then? Who's next on the schedule here? Looks like we've got Independence at Independence. Do you know much about the Independence Mustangs?
As of right now, I don't really, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I think, I think if I remember correctly, they've got they were young last year and have a lot of decent shooters. So.
I'm pretty sure they got a transfer from maybe Vinton Schellsburg. I know that's pretty good. That's all I know, though, right now.
Okay. Well, certainly we'll look forward to that game. Cooper, great game yourself, man. You really did some work on the boards tonight. Talk about what is the secret to being a good, particularly offensive rebounder?
You got to know where the ball is coming off the rim, so – one thing that I did over the summer a lot with my dad is just watching shots and seeing, where the ball would come off the rim. And then also just knowing go to the backside. Like, if someone's shooting on the left wing, it's 75% chance it's going off the right side. So just get to your spot.
Get to your spot. All right, man. Well, congratulations. Big fist bump for you. It's been a good year so far. 4-2 Mustangs are. Thank you, Cooper, for being here. Senior Cooper Parks joining us tonight on the Mustang Vision. Congrats on the win, and we will see you next Tuesday in Independence.
Appreciate it.
Take care, Cooper.
You too.
I'll take those sweaty headphones back now.
Cooper lubed them up for you, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. You know what? That's
okay. They're a little damp.
There you go.
So what a great kid. What a great kid. We have so many good kids here in Mount Vernon, and Cooper is one of the best. You know, certainly he's had, you know, a bit of a, like last year, I think he had really high expectations.
Yep.
Didn't get to play a lot.
Yeah, he bided his time, right?
But he worked.
Yep.
He worked,
Yep.
And I think that's a testament to his fortitude and his character as a human being to just work. You know, some kids have quit, right?
Exactly.
But not him. He's really worked hard and improved his game, and I don't think we've seen the best out of Cooper Parks either. I mean, if you've seen him shoot, the guy can shoot. He just hasn't found the bottom of the net yet this year. That will come eventually. Hopefully, he'll continue to shoot and continue to add. And you saw again, I think it's a similar story to Jackson Kutcher. Cooper not scoring a ton, but he got the rebounds, he got the hustle played, played super defense. So just a great thing. Any parting words from my color analyst before we sign off?
Not really. I mean, that was a gritty effort where the Mustangs showed some real fortitude there. You know, it could have gone a little south there with that first half, but they came out and they played some really good offense. And once the shots started falling, they really started reining in. And that confidence is a really beautiful thing to see. And now you're on a 4-game winning streak, which is a whole nother type of confidence. So hopefully we can keep it going at Independence.
At Independence. So next Mustang Vision action, I believe, will be the girls' varsity. So if we're playing at Independence, they're playing Independence here. Then that is my guess. Let me check the schedule quick. So, yeah, they sure are. They're playing Independence here next week. So, if you can come to the game, please, I encourage you. These girls are fantastic basketball players. I mean, they ran the shoes off. That's how Tame in that last game. Fantastic team. Some all-conference performers, ranked top 5 in the state, have been for most of the year. Beat Benton, who was ranked 3rd. So they are really, really a talented team. Encourage you all to come out here. If you can't make it out here, if you're out of state or whatever, then by all means join us via Mustang Vision, and you'll have some entertaining call from my friend Paul Fugit and my neighbor Kirk Wishmeyer.
Excellent. I love it.
So on behalf of Mustang Vision, I am Eric Briesmeister. He is Richard Lewis. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Have a great night and a wonderful week.